Well, hey everyone, it's been a few days. I decided to take a much needed break from the Go streaming. I've been on a colossal losing streak. Um, and it's probably because some of my habits are changing around a little bit with Go. And so it might just be adapting to playing a little bit more mindfully. That's what I like to think anyway. So I decided to give it a break, which usually helps me. And I'm going to get back to doing some problems today. I'm going to focus on, I'm going to call it just a problem Sunday. Um, do some life and death problems from the Encyclopedia of Life and Death, and then do some of these older opening problems from Get Strong at the Opening. I've also decided that for the sake of the stream, I am going to start taking some of these books that I got a while ago, like this one, you know, Cho Hun Hyun's lecture on Go techniques, which has got kind of, the first part is lecture and the rest is all problems. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly go through the painstaking process of converting these problems into SGFs, I think, so I can present them on the channel. So that's kind of one of the things that we have to look forward to. I'm thinking I'm going to still play games on stream, probably do my lunchtime games, but I'm going to focus on doing problems, force myself to do problems regularly. So we'll get started on these and get these all set up. And make sure that these are all set up again. All right. That looks pretty good. And maybe I'll even adjust this a little bit so the font size is a bit bigger just to make it readable from a distance. Options, font size, maybe somewhere in here. Board, no. There we go, comment font, we'll bump that up to 10, make it a little bit more readable. Maybe I'll even bump it up a little bit further than that, just for the sake of legibility. Okay, there we go. Now I'm also going to get the, I think I'm going to actually get the chat open. I haven't done that yet. It's been a while since I've done this, so. Okay. Cancel that. Okay. Hope everyone's having a good weekend, by the way. Hmm. That was okay. Alright. Let's do some Go problems first of all. So anyone that's not seen how I do these problems, generally what I try to do is I try to read them to completion. I think that's the best way to handle Tsumigo. That seems to be the consensus anyways. So. Black to play. Okay. Well. Black can't play here. If black plays here, then white can play here. Black has to fill. Otherwise, Yeah, basically black has to fill in, and then white can create this dead shape in here by playing down here on the 1-2 point. So let's see what happens then when black plays the follow-up to that. If black plays right, see, if black plays right here, then white would play down like here. Black could just fill then and have an eye up here and an eye in here, so it would be alive. If instead white captured, then black could play down here, yes, and make two eyes, an eye in the corner, eye right here. So yes, that would mean that black would lose these 3 stones, but that would mean that black would live in the corner. So it seems like that's the right answer. White to play. Okay, this is similar to the last problem. I think basically white can't play here because then black would play down, white would be forced to fill, and black could create dead shape on the inside. Or actually, as a matter of fact, just kill by playing down here. Now that I look at it, it's not a matter of creating dead shape, you can just kill directly. White would have to play down here and white would be captured. So if instead of playing down, white decides to go ahead and play the move that black played as his follow-up, which was here, then what would black's option be? Black could play down, but then there would be this really short corner ladder. White would have black captured. I think this is the right answer. Looks good to me. Oh, looks like Twitch has friend requests now. I just got one of those, my first one of those. Oh, I kind of like the new web page. New interface looks kind of nice. It's kind of clean. Good job, Twitch. Making my life easier. I like that. Next problem. Good warm-up, right? Well, it seems like the key point is the 1-2, right? It seems like the 1-2 directly isn't the best option, though. It seems like it would be better to play down here as white, first of all. If white plays down here, then if black plays anywhere except for here, white can just play here and have 2 eyes in the corner. So if white plays down here and black does respond by playing here and poking out the eye in the corner, then white can just connect like here, under, and has an eye over here. So that looks like the right move. I think the problem with playing something like the 1-2 directly here is that it gives black the opportunity to create a ko by playing here. So let's not give white that opportunity. Let's just play here since we can. Black to play. Black to play. Certainly not. That's not the right answer. I think the thing here is that if white is allowed to play this 1-3, then white can live. Or, and I already investigated this. Um, hmm. And this is a ko. This is just a ko. I think black, white, black, white, black. Mm. I think that must be it. Nope. I'll go back. I want to figure this out actually. This must be the first move. Maybe this? Make a ko out of this? Hmm. Okay, black to play. That doesn't look like it works. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, that's looking pretty appealing. What about here? 1-3. Basically, white can't play in here, otherwise black would capture here. So white's best option is to fill. But when white fills, black can capture here. Okay, so that means that white can play here and make this a false eye. Actually, he can't because black could capture here. So black or white at this point's best move is to, well, Tanuki or to fill here. At what point black is forced to play here to protect that or to convert that false eye into a real eye. It seems like the best option. This looks like a repeat. Maybe it's just a variation. Why would I want to start a co when I could just play here? White or black would here. Black. Black. Nope, 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 nope. No, black. No. I think I can't get over this. I'm almost fixated on playing down here as black. Seems like everything else is just a co. So I'm pretty sure this is the right first move. But I mean, it's still a co. Because if black plays down here, white just plays up here. Black captures. It is an advantageous co. What if black just protects the cut? Makes that into a real eye. It's a Seki. White can get 9 in a corner. It's better. Is it a Seki? Black, white, white. No, that's not a Seki. If black connects under by playing the 1-2 point, then that means that black can capture at 1-1 or 1-3. I think that's right. Oh yeah. Is Seki good enough? I guess so. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. All right, let's focus at the task on the task at hand. Back to problems. Seems like a key point, doesn't it? Right here. It seems like if white plays here, he can live, doesn't it? Black, white, black, capture, black, black. Hey, and in 2:59, how's it going? Hope you're having a nice weekend. It's Sunday evening. I'm a little tired from this weekend, and I'm just doing some Go problems. I'm going to, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to be doing um, some Go problems for about the next, oh, let's see, how much time do I have left? I'm going to be doing these Sumigo problems for about another, I can do it for a while. I mean, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm in a pretty good mood tonight. I could probably do them for another 30 minutes or something, another half an hour, and then do another, maybe do half an hour of opening problems, of Fuseki problems. And I might play a game if I'm feeling up to it. I've been losing. I've been on a big losing streak, so um, I may or may not feel motivated to do that. One of the other things that I mentioned that I was going to start doing for the stream, I haven't prepared for it today, but I've got lots and lots and lots of Go books, like these Cho Hun Hyun's lecture on Go techniques. And you know, a large portion of this book are problems with answers, different kinds of problems, strategic problems, positional judgment problems, opening problems, of course, end-game problems, mid-game problems, all sorts of problems with descriptions of different variations of errors, etc. I'm going to transcribe these into SGF files, and I'm going to also start doing them on the stream as well, stepping through them the same way that I've stepped through opening problems like the ones from the Get Strong at the opening series. So hopefully people will benefit from that. That is the plan. But I'm going to struggle with these elementary problems and try to see if I can read them to completion. I don't always do that, but that's what the goal is. At this point, it seems like this is the key point, but I can't really see what the follow-up moves are, because white at 1-2 seems to be pretty good for getting an eye in the corner. Hmm. I don't know, maybe that's not good enough. Black, white, black, white, black, white, throw in. I don't think that's good enough. Maybe black can just push. Let me try this. I think I'm overthinking this. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. White to play. Well, maybe Seki is good enough here too. This is seeming like the key point. White pushes in here and Atari's underneath, then I can fill. Make an eye, and then black can make an eye in the corner. Anything else seems bad for white. I mean, if I ignore and I play something else, I don't know what else. I don't even know what else I would play. If I was to play here, this is a double Atari, right? Black can cut here, double Atari. And this still dies. The corner still dies because of that double Atari. So it seems like this is the best bet. Okay, didn't see that. Didn't see the throne at all. That's a problem. That makes that a false eye. That's a real problem. So that's definitely not it. Maybe, oh, if I play here, I can play on the outside here. That works. Didn't see that. So I can play here, and then if black plays here, then I can just Atari on kind of the outside of their group. Yeah. Now that's a second. Black to play. Well, it seems like making this a false eye is really important. I'm looking at this one because the thing about this one is that it does make this a false eye. If I play over here and I just passively kind of defend this and prevent him from Ataring it, then white can just fill here, right? There's your two eyes, white. So what if black plays here? If black plays here, sure, white can capture that, but if white captures that, then I can fill here, and this is still a false eye, and this is a false eye, so white only has one eye. There's nothing, you know, that white can really do. If white tries to Atari down here, then black can just fill here. Then what? White Atari's here, black fills here. So it seems like making this a false eye is the most important thing here. What did I get to eat? I don't know if I got any food tonight. Not a lot of free liberties in here, so hopefully this will be easier. My intuition is telling me that this might be important, the 1-2 point. It might seem more natural to look at something like this point right here, or this point right here. The reason why this is so intuitive looking though is because it allows you to create dead shape. Over here on the outside, you don't have to care too much about this, even though black's got this white stone in Atari. This is basically just a false eye. So you can kind of ignore it. I mean, all the liberties are filled on the outside, and if black captures here, then no biggie. White can run all the way out here in this theoretically, you know, empty board. So black doesn't have anything really out here. So if white were to play at this 1-2 point and black were to play here at 1-3, then white could just capture it. The best black could try to do might be to capture this, but basically there's just not enough eye space in there anymore. So if white played down like this, black could just make an eye in here. If white captured this stone, then black would be able to capture those 3 stones in a snapback. So that doesn't work. That's not a good option. If black were to just play here, or rather if white were to just play here, then of course black would just, that would be self-Atari. Black would just capture these 2 stones. This is looking pretty good. And now white can make dead shape on the inside. Hmm. Okay. Sorry everyone, I'm pausing a little bit and looking at social media because of, you know, it's Mother's Day and everything, so it's fun to see everyone post their, do their little posts about their loves of moms, that kind of thing. Um, White to play. Hmm. Wow. This looks like a problem. Okay. So, oh, wow, this is tricky. Oh, this is a tricky one. Very tight on liberties on the outside. Basically, white can't play here because if white plays here, black can play here. If white plays on the inside like this, then black can just capture here. So, what's the best white can do? Maybe the best white can do is to make a ko? That's kind of sucky. But, you know, desperate times, desperate measures. Um, wow, that's tough. I don't even know what this is. Is this Seki? Okay, so that's not success, obviously. I'm so stumped. Is this just a ko? Yeah, I guess so. It's just a ko in the corner. I hate those kind of fights though. Hmm. Cutest kids on the planet. Hmm. Alright, black to play. Immediately, my intuition says this is a good move because it's basically a freebie. It forces black, or white rather, to play out here, and then white can connect here, and then this is a false eye. I like to create false eyes in the corner. But then, unfortunately, white could just play easily back here. But then black could play in here, steal that other eye. If white were to, say, Atari this stone, then black could just play in here, make that a false eye as well. I think this is good. I think this works. Oh, we're getting more space on the inside here. When it gets more spacious, it becomes more difficult. White to play. White to play. What kind of stuff can white do here? Well, this is kind of interesting. White, black, white, or white, black, white. Then black, white, black, white. Yeah, that's fine. I like this. That is Atari. I mean, that is a Ko. Hmm. Hmm. That's alive. Yeah, okay. So the Ko is the best. The best that white can do. Solving problems is fun, isn't it? Hmm. Alright, white to play. White to play. 1-2s when they're open are always kind of important, aren't they? So if white plays here, black's best move is to probably poke out that other eye by playing something like, I guess maybe here. Problem with that is that if black plays here, white can play down here. Black connects under, but white also connects under. So I think 1-2 is fine. Oh no. Okay, white, in this position it looks like it would be kind of important to try to knock out that other eye, that eye right here. Hey, Nomad Farmer, how's it going? Yeah, I've been streaming for the last couple of weeks, off and on. I'm not really just playing games or anything like that. It depends. When I play games, I find that I've been on a colossal losing streak, so my plan with the stream is to focus more on problems. Give everyone an opportunity to participate. And if they want to, try to suggest moves or just try to figure them out before I do. How did I get into Go? I got into Go because I was living in a small college town on the central coast of California. That's where I grew up. And I went to a small cafe somewhere around 1997, 1996. And I saw some people playing this game that looked really interesting to me. And I was always kind of curious about it. I kind of heard about it a little bit or seen things about it in the past. So I just sat down and watched. And then I learned a little bit from them. And then I started playing on IGS a little bit. And yeah, that's all. My strength is only, pathetically, only around, it's about a 4Q, 3 or 4Q on KGS. I've been trying to get stronger, but I haven't found enough, I guess, dedication to be able to study what I need to study in order to get stronger. So I just keep doing whatever I think is interesting. Oh, nice. Yeah, San Francisco is a beautiful place. It's um, we love it. I mean, my wife and I, we both love San Francisco, and we love the San Francisco Bay Area, but we also kind of have a love-hate relationship with it. So, particularly now, just the housing is ridiculously expensive. So, hmm, this is looking pretty good. I don't see why this wouldn't work. I could just kind of poke out that eye directly. White, if black tries to descend, then white could Atari. I see. That's kind of the problem. Though. The problem is this: is that if I did this, then black would descend, white would Atari, black would fill. Actually, you know what? Um, maybe that's okay. I think maybe that's okay. Black or white, black, white, black. Okay, yeah, the problem here is white and then black can capture. That's the problem. So what if white just plays in like this? Yeah, the problem with this is then black can just create that second eye, no problem. Maybe I've misread this. Let me try again. White, black, white, black. I actually remember a year or two after I started playing Go, the people that I learned from in that town decided to go to the Go Congress that was being hosted in San Francisco, and everyone was really excited about playing against 7-year-old kids. And I think Rui Naue or something like that was playing, you know, I don't know, 20 or 30 people at the SIMU games. I don't know. Hey, Sickly, how's it going? Only I could get a little bit stronger, huh? What do I have to do to get a little bit stronger? I guess it's a good sign. I'm on a losing streak. I've lost like my last 6 games in a row on KGS, so maybe uh, this exercise to this exercise in not trusting my intuition is actually causing me to look at the game differently and causing me to lose. So good, glad to hear it. Winning is good. Um, black or white? Black. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. They're fun problems. They're actually really good. Even these elementary ones are surprising. Like, I get puzzled by them even though I do them over and over again. Like this one right here, I swear to God, I've seen this thing probably at least 20 times and I'm still confused by it right now. I'm still having a problem with it. Um, I know it's either this, either the 1-3 or the or the 2-3. I'm not sure which one, and it's killing me. I don't see how this can work though. I mean, if white plays here, then black would just Atari down this way, right? Black would, oh, I see, maybe that Atari doesn't work actually. If white plays down here and black Atari's this way, then if white pushes up, um, black can't Atari this way? Yeah, they could. Looking at other options, what other options? Or just other just other positions, you mean? Okay. Let me choose a super naive. Oh, a super naive move. How about that? How about this one? How about this 1-4? Why not? Pick another one. 1-4. This is a good idea. Right, 1-4 because what? Black plays down here, then white can squeeze in here. Maybe that's the answer, is a squeeze. Black can't play here, otherwise white plays here. There's a snapback. So immediately see it now that I try a different spot. There's only so many spots, right? So yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one. There we go. Whew. All right, we got another few minutes of this, and then I'll do some opening problems. Like everyone that just joined, I already mentioned that I'm going to do like my plan here with the stream is to do like a half an hour of Go problems, even though I've already done almost an hour of it. And then another 20 or 30 minutes of opening problems. But these are old opening problems from Get Strong at the Opening, which means the emphasis seems to be on Sanrin-sei 3-3 and Shusaku, and that's about it. Um, Also, though, I've got a lot of these books. I've got a lot of pretty interesting books that what I'd like to do is I'd like to take the problems and convert them, like this one, the lectures on Go techniques. A good portion of them is problems. I've got lots of these books, and I'm gonna make the effort to convert them into SGF format so I can go through them during the stream. And then we can work through all the litany of different problems. I've got Speed Baduk. I've got oh, what's this other book that I've got? It's two books. It's a series of 2 books that are called The Only Move or something like that, which has still got a very descriptive explanation of why that is the only move. I've also got a series of 6 or 7 or 8 books that were released about a year or 2 years ago that were translated. Um, I don't know. I actually forgot that I had this. This is one of those things. I got this a while ago and I haven't looked through it. All the Chu Hunhyun books that I've been reading though have been really good. I mean, the one that I've got by my bedside right now that I read 6 months ago or something like that, very accessible. I mean, he's a very good. It's very well written. It's very understandable. White to play. Monkey jump is the first thing that I would think of when I have this kind of structure. Here it seems to reduce a lot of eye potential for black. Um, I'm not sure if I haven't watched too many of Vince Young's lectures over the last year or so. I probably should at some point though. I should honestly, what I should do is I should just in perpetuity pay for the Observer membership really. Because, you know, I was, a league member for a year and he still hasn't, you know, shut down my account or anything like that. So I should really float some cash his way for letting me have access to all that stuff even though I haven't used it. If I was to jump in here though, black would just capture here. If black was to just capture here, there would be one eye squared away. Squaring away that one eye with a monkey jump in here means that black could try to do something with this in order to eliminate the fact that I'd kind of created a false eye over here on the edge. Oh, I'll have to take a look at that. I'm trying to evolve my style to be more like Cho Hun Hyun. I I kind of have been at a stage where I've really loved influence. I rely on it. I really like to build moyos and profit hugely from them. I also like to pick fights and I like to fight a lot. Um, so I'll watch that. I'll try to look that up and watch it. Seems to me like maybe if I was to play down first of all, there would be some benefit to that here because what that's threatening to do is to connect underneath. Right, so if white plays down, then black would probably want to just play down here, not allow that connection. I guess the other option would be to just play down here though, that's fine too. It still gets an eye, and then I could monkey jump in, make that a false eye. It seems like that's worthwhile to try to consider doing that. Let's see, if I played down like this and black just ignored me and say played down like this, then I would connect under, black would play here, white would fix, black would get another move to play here, and I think that would be two eyes in the corner actually. So maybe getting this monkey jump in is more important first. I definitely think these are the 2 points I should be considering right here. These seem like the most important ones for white to consider. White. And then what? Black, white. Black, that's a ko. Hmm. Wait a minute, why do I have to monkey jump? What if I just do a knight's move? Yeah, duh, he'll just cap me right here. I'll have to fall back really. Won't I? What ko? Yeah, the ko that I'm seeing with this is if black or if white plays here and then black plays here, then I guess white would, oh, okay. White would Atari this way and then black would Atari this way. And then what? White would connect under, black would start a ko. Am I misreading that? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm hallucinating a black stone. Wait. Yeah, because this stone isn't here actually. Yeah, I was hallucinating a black stone here at the 2-2, so it seems like that's okay. Let's try it. Oh! And then I do a mouse slip. Whatever. There we go, let's try it. Yeah. So I still don't get any credit because I did a mouse slip on the 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 is always the answer, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, I was hallucinating that 2-2. Hmm. Oh, well, I got about another 2 minutes of these Go problems, and I'll move on to some opening problems from the Get Strong at Opening, or at least some kind of opening in the 90s. White to play. This seems like it would be interesting, doesn't it? Because then I get a snapback, or I get just an outright black taking away his own inside liberty. This feels very natural. Seems to work okay. Haven't decided yet. I might play a game, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired and it's already 8 o'clock. This weekend has been too short. This is definitely right, come on. You guys are all night owls, I'm not. I like to get up early. Plus I'm old. Old. I need my beauty sleep. Black to play. This 1-2 certainly seems important, doesn't it? Hmm. I don't even feel like I need to read this out. I feel like this is it. If basically if I let white have this, he'll get 2 eyes. Black needs to play here. Alright, I'm going to flip over to opening problems. There you go. To these goofy opening problems. Ooh, Mukai Komoku. I recognize that. I studied that recently. That's called that's the facing, the 3 points or the 3 4s that are facing each other, right? Hmm? Oh wow, someone's from North Dakota? I heard about people living there before. Hmm. Whoa, I had no idea that Wiz Khalifa was from North Dakota. I'm looking at a list of famous North Dakotans because I'm curious. Let's see, who else do we have here? Famous North Dakotans. Richard Heeb, huh? There you go. I got an astronaut. Wow, this is pretty obscure. Ed Schultz is from North Dakota, okay. Um, Wiz Khalifa, that's so interesting that Wiz Khalifa is from Minot. Is it Minot or is it Minot? I would want to pronounce it like sort of, French pronunciation, which would be Minot, but it's probably Minot or Minot, huh? Wow, that's interesting. I only recognize two of the names on the list of famous North Dakotans. I'm either not very cultured or, the fact that you are the winner of Cycle 5 on America's Next Top Model doesn't mean that you're really that famous. Um, Black to play. Black encounters White's Mukai Komoku formation, the marked stones with a high approach move at 1. To exchanging 3 for 4. What should Black do? I know what I would do. But what I would do is probably wrong. Probably Sick Willie would just approach D3 at C5 or D5, right? Just Tanuki away from this. But oh no, not me. I wouldn't. I'd probably just play D13. Tanuki, of course. No, D13, I'll try that. Nope. File modification. Hmm. Maybe they're trying to think D14, something more solid. I don't think they are. Ah, look at that. My intuition was right. D5. I'm like, yeah, this Tanuki, just play this, just approach. How about that? What do you think of that? That looks fine to me. I'm okay with that. Ooh. And then this little cut. Well, I don't know. Looks like d5 is the right move, according to this. It would be natural for white to cut it too, but then 3 would give black wonderful influence in the center, which combines well with his Nirensei formation on the right. Okay, so there's a variation. White could also attach it too. Okay, and I guess just do this. Okay. Um, okay, no. Okay, just fill that. Yeah, this is the natural flow. It's so natural. This is so natural, isn't it? Sequence 18 is from a game between Takagawa and Sakata. Hmm. Okay, I'll try to think about that. I try to approach these opening problems not as much as a matter of just like trying to memorize them or anything like that. I just try to get a feel for it. Problem 34, black to play. Both sides have occupied all the store points, so where should black play next? Oh. Well, obviously Tengen is the answer, right? There's still a star point left. It's Tengen, right? No, it's probably, what do you think? D17? C14? I don't want to study pro games until I'm at least Don level. Pro games seems like my time is better served just solving problems. Yeah, it's pretty balanced. It's pretty balanced. Maybe Tengen is a good point here, huh? Seems like that would be to take the big point, the one big balance point that was left. I'm gonna do this. Nope, sorry, that's not it. How about, protect the corner? The corner's still open. How about that? Just protect the corner? Is that stupid? I see. Yeah, that seems like a good attack. M17, sure, I'd consider that too. Nope, it's not M17. How about the corner? How about protect the corner? Nope. Okay, that's 3. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Sure. Good invasion point. White A is a good invasion point, so black should defend by jumping to 1, expanding his moyo at the expense of white's, and aim to invade at B. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a good point. It makes sense. Failure. If black 1 plays in the upper right, then yeah, this is much better for white. Failure. If black 1 just defends back here, that's still a big point for white. I have to go hang out with my wife for a little while, I think so. I'm gonna cut off the stream. I know it's only been, you know, a shade, you know, just a sliver over an hour, but I'm yawning a lot, you can tell, so I'm gonna go hang out with her for a little bit and see whether or not I pass out or decide to make coffee. And I might be back on in a little bit. Maybe I'll play a game or something like that. So I'll see you guys later.